Hello, and welcome back. You are here with the Game Engineer, and we are ready to open up some cards. Today, we are coming here the day before Thanksgiving to give thanks for the bounty that is before us. You can see that I've got a bunch of collector's cards available, a bunch of collector booster others, a bunch of box toppers, and then I have been a naughty game engineer, and I have been opening up some things off camera, which I wanted to just maybe run through quick, because I did pull some pretty good stuff. You know, sometimes you don't have the energy to want to set up a stream, make sure everything's working. Um, Let me throw out a quick hello to YouTube here. Make sure we got everything working. We do have everything working. And yes, so I'm going to move these packs out of the way in the short term. And maybe we can open up some of these towards the end. But maybe we can go through a bunch of these other packs that I've opened. Just kind of go through here and get a few of these down here for us to look at. So you can tell I did open up an entire box of Unfinity Draft boosters. I think I've opened up some various other packs as well, including some Lord of the Rings, including some Neon Dynasty, really a bunch from a smattering of the past 4 or 5 years. So I'm going to go through these super quick. Go ahead and call out if you see something cool. We do have the Archfiend of Dross here. So those ones are pretty neat. Stalker of the Spheres. We did get a pretty nice Kaya, the Intangible Slayer, in a Phyrexian. And that's, yeah, you can see that pretty well. With the Phyrexian kind of holograph thing going on. That one's pretty cool. I'll kind of separate these into cards I want to sleeve and cards I'll leave alone. So yeah, this was from an All Will Be One collector box, obviously. So we got some pretty decent planeswalkers in there. I like to sleeve these up because these are just such cool land cards. The Phyrexian lands are awesome. And well, let's see. So in terms of Unfinity, we the drafts, you know, they don't hit as hard as some of the other packs, but you do get these beautiful lands, and hopefully you get some outer space lands, which I definitely did, and I got a couple of shock lands as well, which we'll probably get to pretty quickly here. Like I said, this is going to be a speed run this time around. So I probably won't stop anywhere unless somebody explicitly calls me out. Okay, here let's look at some of, this was a good pack. So I did open up one pack of the original Lord of the Rings Universes Beyond, and I got a Smeagol in it. This is just a common Smeagol, but one of the things I did get, which I'm sure everybody will know, is I got one of those bad boys. So pulled a One Ring. Let's throw it up there. It is a beautiful card. I do have quite a few of these. Maybe not a lot. I probably have 5 of them. Got one in a bundle. And then I know that I have opened at least 3 or 4 others. So yeah, so that was a cool one. We also did get Battle of Bywater, got a Saruman card, got Gandalf, got a Sauron card, the Necromancer, and kind of the cool elvish style art. Overall, it was a good pack, and then we ended strong with Frodo as well. So it was definitely a good collector booster. Looking forward to looking forward to a few of the other cards that I pulled out here as well. Did get a couple of the showcase style from Unfinity. Got Captain Rex and Nebula. Got that beautiful forest planet card, the Outer Space Land, which they're gorgeous. They're worth a couple bucks too. So that has been good. Let's see where I'm gonna need to find some room for these. All right, let's scooch some things over. All right, so continuing with sort of light speed, we did get a Tchotchke Elemental along with nice mountain outer space land. Or that one might not be an outer space land. That one's, I guess, the planet surface lands. I did get this one. I don't think I've ever pulled that card before. Tremaine, Pride of the Circus. So the first Leonin that I've seen in there. There we did get a mountain outer space land. Beautiful card. These have to be one of my favorite. I think between those and the water arts from Neon Dynasty, I think they're probably my favorite lands. Although the Phyrexian lands from Albion are also pretty nice. But in terms of artistic style, I mean, like, I'm a science nerd, so having planets, super cool. Not a lot more needs to be said about that. So we also got a mobile clone. Here's a swamp outer space land. Beautiful. Biggest waste there is that they did not make the wastes, which is unfortunate. If they had done an asteroid field, I mean, I feel like that would have hit it right on the nose. But for some reason they didn't. We got a killer cosplay there, pulling in mythics. We've got an island along with a haunted house. Probably not going to throw up the signs for everything because I just didn't have too many cards to go through. And I'm trying to do it in a expeditious manner so that you guys don't get too bored. We got islands. And somewhere in here, I know I pulled a couple Shocklands, and those are beautiful cards too. Plains. So we got Lila, Hospitality Hostess. This one I have not pulled a lot of. The island outer space lands are not ones that I see a whole lot. I pulled a lot of pretty much every other one. This might be only the first or second island space land that I've gotten though. We do have nearby planets. These are kind of unspecial land in this set. Temple Garden, here we go. So there's one of them. Kind of looks like it must be on, almost looks like it could be on Phyrexia or Mirrodin. Kind of that weird floor, but awesome card. We got Merry-Go-Round. And where is the other one that I had? We got Truss, Memory Test, Tug of War with some really JoJo looking guy, Trapezist, and let's see what we got here. Pretty sure I pulled that other Shockland somewhere. Thought it was somewhere near the top of one of these piles. Gonna have to go through here at some point and beautiful mountain outer space land. Gonna have to go through here sometime and order some of these up. see if I have a full set. I've opened a few boxes. There we go. There she is, the overgrown tomb. So gorgeous card. Derelict vessel floating out in space. Black green. Very nice. And here we go. I think we've gotten through most of these here. I like to sleeve a lot of my rares and mythics, though that is becoming a challenge because I'm down to the last couple boxes of perfect fit sleeves. I bought a lot of them a long while ago, a year or two ago, a couple hundred boxes, and I think I'm down to 2 boxes. So I hope we get a restock soon. Looking at you, Gamegenic. It's been over a year since I've seen them on the shelf, so I hope they come back soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to switch teams. All right, so we got through one stack. Let me move some of these out of the way so we can get kicked off on the next stack. Put these off to the side over here. Hopefully I'm not making too many people cringe. I promise I'm being very gentle with these. And you know what? They're cards. They're meant to be played. They can take a little bit of handling. Most of mine end up in a sleeve pretty much immediately. So here, let's go through some of these. I've already sleeved some of these because these are kind of all the rares and stuff that I pulled from some previous ones. So yeah, you can see we got some foil islands. This is a constellation foil, a couple constellation foils here. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can kind of see that. A bunch more of those. And then we did get lots of rares, some list cards from the previous unsets. Some of the foils can be really hard to make out. I found, at least in this pack that I was pulling. Some of them, this one's pretty apparent, but we have some pretty subtle constellation lands in here. So I don't know if that's no issue. Like this Space Bellerin one. That one's tough to see. And then we got some rares from some Neon Dynasty packs I opened. So those are pretty basic ones. Continuing on over on this side. And we've got, I don't know, so here's some of those beautiful Neon Dynasty lands I was telling you about. Not a ton of super notable cards, except for a small smattering that we'll get to probably at the end, because I think that's where I kind of placed them. We did get Otawara, the Soaring City. That's a nice one. Did get a couple dragons, got a mirror box. I love some of these like city cards too, the city lands. I will say the ones that I'm most was most excited for are the very bottom. And you will definitely see why. So got some beautiful foil Spacelands. We got a plains, we got a swamp. Did pull a beautiful breeding pool in foil from the box topper. So that was pretty much the best box topper you can get. Got a Constellation foil, Sacred Foundry, foil Fountain, the Forest. This was where it was at. That Etch foil Wandering Emperor, that is the chase card to end all chase cards of this set. And I got one, which is awesome. So I was pretty pumped to pull that one out. And then more Constellation and Alt Art Kaido. So overall, pretty good pulls, especially since I'm pretty sure I got all these boxes at a heavy discount. Neon Dynasty, great set to actually play. It was a set that didn't fly off the shelves in a lot of places, so there were a lot of boxes still around to be had. I think any place that I regularly visit, I could go and pick up a Neon Dynasty, collector booster or set boosters, like still any day of the week. Here, let's go with some more that I've sleeved. Oh, geez. These sleeves are slippery. So you can tell I got a couple farewells in here. So both, I think I got a foil, maybe 2 foil farewells. One borderless, one not. We got some of those dragons I mentioned, AO the Dawn Sky. Many more lands, and then have some different stuff. I opened up some packs of Foundation. Got a bunch of this First Fang. I swear I pulled like 10 of that guy. I pulled a lot of these Muldrothas as well. Tons of these Sliceer Goblins, Genesis Waves. I did get a couple of the Planeswalkers, although there's not a lot of Planeswalkers left. A lot of them got desparked, right? So a lot of them are just legendaries now. In terms of other notables, I did get a Rex Nebula. And I don't think I got anything else too notable in these. I think I did get a few alt arts, a few of the colored, different colored ones. We got a Reality Architect. And then, yeah, this was, I think this was a buy a box promo, the Solemn Simulacrum. We got Rise of the Dark Realms. Gulta. Yeah, that was about it from that opening. Those ones I had some time to actually put in sleeves. All right, so let's move on over here. See what we got. Did get some beautiful stained glass art cards from some DMU packs that I opened. And nothing other than just the beauty of the cards. I don't think there were any cards that were like super valuable. I did notice, however, with some of these stained glass cards, they have a different, I don't know if you can tell on the video, but they have a, I don't know if this was an etched card, but they definitely have a different feel to them. And they're very noticeable different, like overlay. It's like a clear overlay that you might have on a fancy business card. I guess I did get the Sheoldred. So that one was a pretty nice one. We'll throw up the signs for that. Yeah, normally I have fairly decent luck when opening cards, so I guess my bar for good openings is different from a lot of other people's. Beautiful stained glass swamp there. Adhikar Wastes. I think I pulled a few of those. Lagomos. Urtai. Got the Caves of Koilos. Shivan Reef. Did get a couple dual lands in this one that were, while perhaps not valuable, were pretty cards. Guy that looks like D-lister version of our good friend Nico Bolas. Again, Etchfoil Rasputin. Jedit O'Jonin Mercenary. I did get this Timeless Lotus. This, I think, was the first time I'd ever pulled this one. In a foil, no less. Nice card. Obviously, it, still costs 5. But you can add 5 mana, one of each color, which, basically a color filter. A few more Rasputins. There's some more dual lands, although not in any. That one's actually pretty spectacular. The Plains, I like that one. We got Wrath again with this. I don't know if this is. I might have to look this one up, but it. I don't know if it's because it's printed somewhere else, but it just looks very different. I don't know if you can tell that. There's like a texture that's even different than a normal etched foil. There's a world spell. Somebody knows, please, leave some thoughts in the comments. Got Altart Adhikar. Or Adarkar. I always called it Adhikar. All right. Limited space to work with here, so excuse me having to kind of move quickly. Again, here's another one of those. Here's a Sten in that interesting card treatment. We got a Tiller Engine. A Rona. Here's a standard etch foil. We got a Ratadrabik of Urborg. Another Rith. There we go. Elis Illichor, Sadistic Pilgrim. Did get a Plaza of Heroes. That's a nice one. Shounded the Sleeper Scourge, Balmor. Yavimaya Coast in the Borderless Altart. That one's a pretty one. Got a Altart Aether Channeler. And here's a Legendary Planeswalker, although I think she might have died in that set. We got a Magic Lobster. A Queen Elenel. We have a Sulphurous Spring there. It's a nice one. We got Moira of the Urborg Hunt. We got a Bee Lady. Don't really know what her story is. We got Squee. Everybody loves Squee. Benalia's Hope. Got Ivy, the Gleeful Spell Thief, the Raven Man. Greensleeves, Morrow Sorcerer. Torwaki the Younger. Torsten. Some of these I never pulled before. Johnny Sleeper Agent. It's a nice one. Obviously, the collector boosters are significantly enriched compared to the draft boosters or even set boosters, which they should be, right? They cost quite a bit more. So here, I'll put these over. This will be my rares pile. All right. Some of these, I believe almost all of these now are coming. Did get some anime cards from opening up some Wilds of Eldraine. So I think I pulled a few of these anime foretolds. I don't think those ones are particularly valuable, but I got a Will, Scion of Peace, got the throne itself. Got some Gruff triplets. I think looks like I didn't quite separate these out. So I'll maybe separate these as we go. Got a Restless Beanstalk, Leyline of the Void. Sometimes I like to include any of the showcase art, you know, on the sleeve it side. We did get a Sulfuric Vortex, Entomb. That's, I believe, an alt art in Borderless. Did get a Birds of Paradise. Why don't we throw up the rare for that one? Did get a Birds of Paradise. Also got a Gemstone Mine. This one, I just like the old school retro frame. And this just goes to show they can make foils that look like the old school style. They just choose not to. And they also, these ones for some reason also don't, they don't Pringle. So I don't know why they don't go back to that. I would much prefer that. I did get a Gauntlet of Power, Cha-ching, Test of Endurance, got an Elder Dragon, Arcades. Intruder Alarm, here's another As Foretold. A Tale for the Ages. I love this card. This is an awesome card. Who is the artist on this? Harry Conway. You're a great artist. I know my opinion probably doesn't matter much to you, but you're a great artist. Okay, Extraordinary Journey. Somebody going through what looks to be a portal or maybe an omen path. We got a Tangled Colony. We got Garruk's Uprising. And that will have split us for quite a few of those cards. Start on this one. All right, we did get a Sylvan Library on this bad boy, so awesome. One of these I got a ton of tutors. I got like 2 or 3 tutors in one pack. We got the Siege Gang Commander. We got a Dark Depths, Hunting Grounds, the Juggernaut, Then here we go. Here, I think this was the tutor pack that I opened. So got a Vampiric Tutor, foil retro frame. Come on, who doesn't love that? Beautiful card. We got a Windborn Muse. Picked up an Urza's Incubator as well. Retro foil. Oh, where was the other? Maybe I pulled a couple of those nice tutor packs. Let's see. Did get a Jester's Cap. Alt art, I believe. Looks a lot scarier than the original cards. Denizen of the Deep with like a massive monster in there. Another Siege Gang Commander, Chainer, Counterspell, everyone's worst enemy. Here we go. We got a Worldly Tutor, Shebang. Got a Alt Art Hunting Grounds, Shebang, and a Mystical Tutor. This is all in one pack. All in one pack, folks. So how awesome is that? Everybody loves a tutor. So yeah, some DMU I feel like doesn't get the respect, but it was a good one. Or actually, were these? This might have been from Remastered. Might not have been DMU. Yeah, Dominaria Remastered. It really, I don't think the Dominaria ones got the love they deserved. That's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. I can't make you be right, right? So then we did pull quite a few Virtue of Loyalty there from this Wilds of Eldraine set. Believe me. I won't make you watch me sleeve these because it's going to take me several hours to do. Because I do have probably a couple hundred of these to do. Okay, move these over here. Free up some space. And oh yeah, I was opening up some Lost Caverns of Ixalan as well. So got some beautiful full arts. I believe I did get the couple of these bad boys. Did pull a Roaming Throne. I'm gonna be honest, I hate this art so much. I don't know why they chose to go with that art style. It looks like Yzma to me. Nobody can convince me otherwise. But yeah, that's Yzma as far as I'm concerned from the Emperor's New Groove. And we did get a Starving Revenant. We got Souls of the Lost. Got a Dracosaur. We got the professor and his friend there, the paleontologist. The Sunken City. Let's see. I do want to say I pulled a Cavern of Souls somewhere. Don't know where in this hodgepodge of cards it landed. Grim Captain's Locker. That was not one I had opened before. I got a Pugnacious Hammerskull. We got that Command Tower and the Jurassic Park theme. We got a Ghalta, Primal Hunger. Let's see if we can find that. Cavern of Souls. Here's Queen's Pally. Grinder. Did get an Aklazotl. Deepest Betrayal. That's the medallion art for it. So we got the growing runes of Itlamok. We got a treasure map, an anchor, some restless events. All nice cards, just not the one I'm looking for. I know I opened it somewhere. Let's move these out of the way. Okay. We got a little stalker there, foundation, starving revenant in alt art, another command tower in foil, bringer of the last gift. I think the thing I don't like a lot about a lot of the alt arts in this one is that they're just very incongruent with the art style of this set, which is, largely like Aztec motifs. Would have liked to have seen them keep that closer together. But, I'm not the art director at WotC, so they don't tend to listen to the game engineer. We did get First Among Equals, a Spelunker, some Raptors, Alt Art of Get Lost, that Crestine Mosasaurus, Bridge from Below, special guest right there. Pulled a couple special guests from here. Bartolome. There we go. Cavern of Souls, baby. Right there. And it's a simple one. Standard art, retrofoil. Nice card. We also hit the mother load, got a cool painted Easter egg. And yeah. Also opened up some March of the Machines by the looks of things. And did get quite a few of those multiverse cards. Into the Fire, Alliance, Sisay, so this must be Sisay's daughter. Got Renata of the Hunt. Yeah, there we go. There's one of those multiverse cards. Somebody from Theros by the looks of it. We got a bloated processor. Sazin, Perverter of Truth. Got a Portal 2/5 Rexia from Brothers War. Two of them, in fact. Artificer's Dragon. Oh, sorry, still left that up. Got a Liquid Metal. Urza's Mishra's Bauble, rather. We got a Key to the City, and I pulled a few of these guys. The Hasbro crossovers. Transmogrant's Crown and Flame War here. From the Transformers sets in Brothers War. All right. Let's get started over here. This looks like it's going to be a mix of Unfinity with a little bit of some other cards, it looks like. It came from Planet Gurg. Got a foiled island. And what do we have here? more of these islands. Earlier I said how I never pulled those, but apparently I pulled a bunch of those islands. Kind of opened these packs quickly, so I wasn't really looking too closely. I was looking after chase cards. And here we go. Carnival Barker. Got a little Doge tax there. Got Island. Then going back to some Commander Masters, I think I got skunked on that one. There wasn't anything super noticeable. Some alt arts, but outside of not what I was looking for, I'll just say. Some okay cards, but not great cards. Then I did open up a couple packs of Double Masters 22 that I had laying around. Got a couple rares there. I don't know if there was anything to really write home about, though. Got a Vindictive Lich. Did get a Heliod. Let's throw up a Mythic for a god. Miri the Duelist. Alt art of Kemba. Got a couple of different Sphinx-like creatures. And then back to some All Will Be One. Did get a couple Dominus in there. White Sun's Twilight. Got a couple of these foil guys. Sorry, left that up. Sometimes that button sticks for some reason. Got Scion of Atraxa. Atraxa? I guess I don't know how to pronounce that. I've always called her Atraxa. Okay. We're getting close. Getting close to the sealed stuff. So we did get an evolved Spinoderm there. Another one of these. These ones also had a very different coating. There was like a, it's like a very smooth finish. It's a layer of plastic versus how the other ones feel. Did get a Filigree Silex. And was opening up some Strixhaven. So got some Japanese cards in there. I think every collector's pack from Strixhaven came with at least one Japanese card. I think it could even have a few. Got a Muse Vortex, Draconic Intervention, Celebrant, Infuriate, stuff from Standard Mystical Archive, Poet's Quill. Got a couple more Japanese art there. I don't know which ones those are off of hand. I think one of them was worth a couple dollars, though. Of course, have not pulled the one that I want to pull, which is Demonic Tutor in the Japanese foil art, but, I haven't opened a lot of Japanese packs, so the likelihood of getting them in American packs is quite low. Whereas even in the drafts, I think there's a 1 in 2 chance of pulling Japanese art. And then it looks like I also pulled some Zendikar, Lotus Cobra. Did get Glide River Pathway. So not a total skunkage. Did mostly lands, although I don't believe I pulled any Triomes, which when the set first came out, I was pulling Triumphs like nobody's business. So the fact that I have like basically never pulled a Triumph since then makes me wonder if they had changed the collation technique or something, because I opened up a Triumph in just about every single pack when I was opening up early Zendikar Rising. So I don't know if they did a second print run and switched things up, kind of jumping between Brothers War here, and I did get that Temporal Anchor, pretty critical to the story. We got a Thanos, the Toy Maker. This one I got a little. This one came with like a defect on it, like the ink didn't adhere there. It's like bare paper there. So that one was kind of, I don't know, really one of the first defects I've ever encountered. Got a Star Scream, Staff of Domination. Why don't we throw it up? We got a couple mythics in a row. Then got a Skitterstream Battalion. We got the man himself. He deserves a mythic right there. Obviously one of the bros. Love all the retro foil artifacts in that one. Got a Blitzwing. Just watched the new Transformers 1 movie with my kids, and it was a cute movie. A lot of nods to the old one, which I have a lot of love in my heart for the original Transformers from 1985 or 6. Blaster, Combat DJ. So yeah, I appreciated all those nods. It's an underappreciated movie, the original, I will say. We got Autonomous Assembler, Painful Quandary, Ultra Magnus Tactician, Tyrant of the Kyber Ridges. Not Kyber, Care Ridges. Sorry, this isn't Star Wars. It's not Kyber. The Kyber crystals that are used to make lightsabers. We got, standard run-of-the-mill kind of stuff. Perilous Vault. The Hadrons, I think. Megatron right here. We'll throw some up for Megatron. That's pretty cool. We got another Mishra here. That was like Mishra pre-bad guy Mishra. Did get an energy refractor. That one's useful to have around. Got a Blast Zone in the alt art, borderless. Ichor Wellspring. Precursor of Karn. Got a Gold Bug. The Archimandrite. Razor Lash. Some fancy lands. Got a Ratchet. We got another Portal to Phyrexia. Yeah, so got some decent cards. Gilded Lotus. Love my Lotus cards. We got Slicer. Gonna have to stop here after this pile, and we got Urza's Silex right there. Calling out Big Bro. We got another Mishra, Little Bro. I actually don't know which one is older. I assume Mishra always appears to be younger, but I guess I'm not 100% on that. RC, yeah, probably RC. Diabolic Intent. I don't know if that's supposed to be Gix. Yeah, looks like it is. Along with like Gixian Puppet. A bunch of fancy looking. There's Optimus Prime. The myth, the man, the legend. In a foil, no less. Turning into the coolest of semis. I don't know why they chose that as as his transformation. Honestly, it's a little bit weird, but it worked. Worked at the time. Would I choose something cooler, like a helicopter or something? Probably. Probably would. But again, they don't ask me. So yeah, over the course of opening up a couple boxes of stuff, I did end up with a pile of rares, as you can see over here. I don't know. It's probably, I don't know, 200 or 300 cards. I'd have to guess. 200 or 300 rares and mythics. Which may or may not be a lot, depending on how long you've been in the business. The game engineer is fortunate enough to be able to indulge himself a little bit on some of these things. So, all right, last couple stacks here. Let's pull them down. All right. So we're going back to March of the Machines. And what do we have here? We've got a couple multiversal threats here. Furia. Got somebody from Theros. Anafenza. Not sure where that one actually comes from. Maybe Lorwyn or something. They were pulling in people from pretty much every plane during that block. Got a Zephyr Singer. We got Kola, Niadaro. This one did have, so this one had the Surge foils. Jury, Master of Review. Got New Capenna. Just saw this one somewhere on Reddit. Zerda, the Dawnwalker. Nice looking card. Especially if you like foxes. A beautiful land. A lot of these lands had the Phyrexian symbol like built into it, which was sort of a neat shtick. Got some stuff from Eldraine. More multiverse. A couple of these. Looks like I pulled another one over there. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. Thalia and the Gitrog. Yorion, Sky Nomad. Must be from. Look at that. Little Ragavan. Ragavan token. And looks like we're pulling out some Chandra action here. Filigree Vector. We got more of these multiversal guys. Thalia coming from Innistrad. Represent. And let's see. We got an Ozolith, Transcendent Message. We got Valduk. Another Surge foil there. And what else do we have? I think I did pull a Vivian. Monastery Mentor. Ergar. Some of these multiversal folks. Another one of these emojis. Got a Nissa, Ascended Animist. Throw it up there for the Planeswalker. Cultivator. Got a oddly glistening sphere and a Black Sun's Twilight. Karumonix, the Rat King in the kind of sketch alt art. Kaya in Tangible Slayer. Quicksilver Fisher. We got a Norn's Decree, Staff of Completion right there. That one's a creepy looking one. Throw it up for him. We did pull, I think, a couple Modern Horizons 2 as well. And what did we get? We did get a Karth. Nothing to write home about. Goblin Anarchromancer? Anarchromancer? I don't know if that's supposed to be a Necromancer. We did get a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth Retrofoil. Shardless Agent. Did pull a couple fetchies. So there's a Verdant Catacombs. Throw it up there. We got a Jade Avenger. Titania. Pretty fancy fake creature there. And we also got Ayula, the Queen Amongst Bears. We got an Uzi leader there, along with General, a couple etch foils, Karmic Guide, Glimpse of a Tomorrow, back to Strixhaven, where I did pull, what did we pull here? The Dean of Radiance and the Dean of Shadow. Couple Japanese arts. Day of Judgment, Teferi's Protection. We'll throw it up for Teferi. All around solid, dude. And back to Zendikar Rising, where we did get some lands. Again, no triomes. Disappointing. Disappointing, but did get the Riverglide Pathway. Did pull an Omnath. Omnath is cool. But yeah, I may have pulled one Expedition land somewhere in here. So this is what, back to March of the Machines. Progenitor Exarch. We did get a Chosen of Death. Archangel Elsbeth, Legendary Planeswalker. I think she's a mythic. Kind of hard to tell the coloration on that card. SRAM, obviously coming from Kaladesh. And we do have a Bloated Processor. We got Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree. We got Tetsuko, Shana, Rowan, Goreclaw, coming from across the plains. Right, Ingra Runais, a couple of them. And we got a Jin Jataxis, the Core Augur. And Invasion of Ravnica, along with the Orthodoxy. I'm going to take a quick break here. I will be right back.
It's starting to snow. Daddy, I'm Louis here. I got a new door.
All right, last pile. And then we will be through with my off-camera openings. All right, we got somebody who looks like it could be Sasay's friend. And Event Horizon. Beautiful looking forest, outer space land. And we have Spelling Bee, outer space planes, black hole. Blue ribbon. And to push your luck. I don't know, maybe that's what we're doing, pushing our luck. Opening all these cards. Okay, so that is that the end of that? Was there one more? Maybe one more. All right, yeah. So this is, we got a Vampiric Tutor right here. Not too bad in alt art. Beautiful looking card. This was from Remastered. I did get Urza's Blueprints. Beautiful Lotus Blossom. Throw up the rare for the Lotus. Idea Seer. That damping sphere that nobody knew what it did other than, I guess, keep the shade away. We've got a Blade Master. We got a Sun Quan, Lord of Wu. So I don't know if that's coming from all the way from Portal, maybe. Pure Steel Paladin and what appears to be a borderless alt art. These are coming from some Commander Master packs I opened the other day. Shirei. Gemba. Surgical Extraction in alt art. Necrotic Ooze. Mentor of the Meek. And then did get an Archfiend of Despair. There we go, Archfiend of Despair. Fancy little 6/6. Kindred Dominance. Master Breeder. Almost lost that Kindred Dominance there. Big old dragon. And the final pieces, I got an alt artifact or fiction, along with Glissa Sunslayer. Ending with that rare. So that puts us at a pretty sizable stack o' rares. So let's get all these situated. Then I can move on to move on to the packs I haven't opened yet. Probably going to be a little bit of time before I can get back online with all the Thanksgiving festivities, so didn't want to leave you all hanging. So let's see. We will move, let's see, some of these, move some of these off camera maybe. See if I can find the space. So I have enough room to actually show you what's going on. All right. All right. Let's pull some of these back in frame. Saving the good stuff for you. So we do have a bunch of box toppers. We do have a couple Strixhaven, got a couple of Phyrexia. Probably that's the highest end one. But it's probably some interesting things to be pulled from all. Let's start with Zendikar. One of the first of the more modern sets. And what are we pulling here? Got a double-sided land, got a Myriad Construct. We got a Hierophant. Needleverge Pathway. Dead Worm. The Trickster. Okay, so nothing. Maybe I'll separate out the rares while they're in hand. Just so I don't have to do it later. Ooh, sorry. I need to get some more clearance on my camera. It's because it gets a little bit snug here. All right, your standard shiny commons. And then what do we have here? We got a Wayward Beast, Green Warden. There we go. We got Omnath. Actually, I think it looks better in non-foil because the colors pop a lot more. Got a Rune Crab and Expedition Land. Expedition Land, there we go. Yeah, nice looking fetch there. All right, so that's a winner chicken dinner. Let's maybe move over to Phyrexia. We do have a chance to get a bunch of the Praetors in here. Obviously, they can be quite valuable. We got a Soulless Jailer. Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold. Oh, what do we got here? That is looking like a Jace Bellerand. Is this Memory Mage? Might be Memory Mage. But regardless, this is in the fancy treatment. This is like that card has like a clear coat on it, like you wouldn't believe. I don't know if you can tell that. It's like very, very shiny. But it's also got all the little Phyrexian symbols in there and all the Phyrexian text. Oh, awesome card. Here, we're going to set that on top of there because, I don't know, it'll be tough to beat. That might be the card to beat out of here. Got a Tablet of Completion. That is a very notable rare there. And this is the alt art of it. That looks awesome. I forget what that says. They've translated the Phyrexian. Okay. I'm feeling the love right now. So Phyrexia may have been beaten, but I don't know. Word on the street is maybe they'll be coming back in Echoes of Eternity. Because there was maybe some banishment to the Endless Void, and there seems to be some foreshadowing in some of the artwork that Phyrexian symbols are showing up in. Tangleweave armor, we got Kaido dancing. Mere convert. Nothing crazy so far. Beautiful land, of course. And yeah, nothing else in there. That's okay though. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Let's go ahead and maybe get after Strixhaven next. So still card to beat right there is Jace. Strixhaven though, we could pull that Demonic Tutor if I am luckier than I have been in a long time. Go blank. Alright, here we are with the rares. Multiple choice, Surge to Victory. Got a Crackle with power. This one, I don't know which one that is off a hand, but okay. So, Mystic Archive, Japanese version. We got Stone Rain. This one I know is not worth that much. And I pulled like 100 of them. This I think is the most common one to pull from Japanese art. But did get a whole bunch of Mystic Archives, so that's cool. Let's see. Come on. Let's pull something cool. Alright, we got a Quandrix Command, Incarnation Technique, Agonizing Remorse. That looks like Japanese Urza something. Somebody will have to tell me. I'd need to look these ones up. Memory Lapse, nice. Those could be good ones, maybe. But we'll still say this is our guy to beat. So let's see what we got. In here we could pull some, I guess, some fetches. A few other things from Modern Horizons 2. Chef's Kiss. Search the Premises. Sketch art. Got Terminal Agony. Looks like somebody's got the Mercadian Mask on or something. Those are in etch foils. Another Chef's Kiss. I don't know, cool Thopter card. Thopter Clue. We're not writing home about anything from that pack. When I bought, this was another one where when I first bought these, I was pulling fetch lands like you wouldn't believe, like nearly every single pack, it felt like. This guy with the super long name, I'm not even going to attempt to try that one. We've also got a cool Talisman of Creativity. We got some etchies along with a chainer. Okay, so MH2 was not showing us the love. MH2 was not showing the love to us. But that's okay. That's okay. MH2 has shown the love to me in the past, so I think right there we're still going there. So then we will do the Commander Masters collector, and let's see what we got. Oh, that one is not coming apart the way I wanted to. Right. Okay, we got Fancy Unicorn. Looks like he's almost got a lightning bolt coming out of his head in foil. But we do have Saruk, the Hunt Caller. I don't know if that's Karuk's brother, but I guess would make sense. All that glitters is not gold, though there is a fair amount in that photo. We got a Myriad landscape, Path of Ancestry, Rejuvenating Springs, rather, Scythe Claw in Etched, Gatewatch Beacon, so that's the Oath of the Gatewatch. We got a Treasure Nabber, and a Maelstrom Wanderer. Ugh, kind of got skunked on that one, I feel like. So, all that we have left to redeem ourselves is these guys over here. So put that there. And what do we got? We got Infinity, some Zendies, and the Lost Caverns. So let's start with the Zendi. Should be able to pull a Expedition Land. Is it an Expedition Land? Oh yeah, look at that. Expedition Land. Marsh Flats. Nice little fetch right there. You can sit right next to your friend. All right. These did come with 2 box toppers. I don't know why they did that. I don't know if they've ever done that before. But Zendikar Rising did come with 2 box toppers. And what do we got? Prismatic Vista. Yeah. Okay. Still. Here, we'll throw it up there. We'll throw it up there. Got two decent lands. All right. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking a different one. I was thinking Terramorphic Expanse. No, Prismatic Vista is... Oh, this is a really good card. So any basic land. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Prismatic Vista. All right, let's do Infinity. So we could get, I guess, a shock land from here if we're lucky. I have more often than not pulled the shock land, but we'll see. And what do we got? Oh, nice one. So that one is coming in hot. Oh, not a mythic though. Sorry, rare. Buttons are right next to each other. So got a foil overgrown tomb borderless. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. So we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. All right, Ixalan. Let's see what we got. Fist of Suns. So kind of looks like the Infinity Gauntlet, an Aztec version of it. No idea on the value of that though, to be honest. I don't think it's worth all that much though. You don't get to stand up. And then Lord of the Rings. Actually, I have no idea off of hand like which cards we can get from the box topper. So let's see. Fangorn Forest, which is a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. Is that a... I guess that is a mythic. And I don't know. We'll throw some love for the tree ants. Because, you know, ants are cool dudes. They just want to protect the forest. So yeah. I think maybe this guy, for at least for me, still won out. He's probably the highlight of all these. So super cool. Thanks for sticking with me. This one got a little bit long, trying to catch up, of course, and then open up some interesting new stuff as well. We will definitely have some more to do going forward, but I'll probably bid you adieu for the next couple weeks. And as always, be excellent to each other, and come back and tune in with the Game Engineer sometime in the future. Have a phenomenal Thanksgiving. Cheers.